Band Bros, baby.
All right, man. Look, we are back again for the part 2 of the stand round between Georgia and New Orleans Mass Band at the 2024 Mayhem in the Mecca. Now, look, if you haven't already, go check out the previous video, you feel me, where, like I said before, I believe Georgia outwitted New Orleans just by a little bit. I'm not going to say it was a long shot. Some people might do, some people might not. I personally believe Georgia definitely outwitted them. Hey, look, man. I think this stand round is finna really expose the truth. I really think it is. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, right? But I think the crown for who has the best mass band of the season comes down between these two bands. Maybe an honorable mention of Mississippi, right? I would find the clips of the full thing. Showtime Web has it. But if I'm being real with you, I just, for me personally, bro, I want to react to them three separately. I just feel like Mississippi is just not in the tier yet with Georgia and New Orleans. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. You feel me? With that being said, this is where the real truth is right here. You feel me? Because like some people asked me, they were like, Nigel, in your opinion, right, do you believe that if Georgia was to win this battle, even though they haven't battled twice this season, they only battled this battle, do you believe that overall makes them the best band of the season? And if I'm being honest with you, when you ask that question the way you ask it, it sounds like you're kind of trying to basically ask, are you, quote unquote, dick riding Georgia to where you just believe nobody can touch them? I'm not dick riding Georgia. I'm not glazing Georgia, right? I just personally believe like what this battle is showing is Georgia not only was in the lab, not only has a book, they worked on the cleanliness, the execution of these arrangements, and they're versatile. We dragged the fuck out of Georgia last season saying, oh man, them whole no half no shits was terrible. Well, what did I tell y'all? If they got rid of that big ass band that they had and they go back to the comfortable size and they actually have a actual like nice size band like they had back in 22, you got a versatile Georgia again. Because people tried to write Georgia off because they chose to want to go as big as they did. Don't write Georgia off. We seen what Georgia did the year before. We seen what they did the year before. So ain't nothing really changed. But I feel like New Orleans has something to say about that. I really do. I don't believe Georgia is going to shit on themselves the same way Memphis did in the stands, though. And I low-key believe a 50-minute video, brought to you by Killer Kev, shout out to you, Frat AEA. A 50-minute video is finna really show, is Georgia the real deal or not? We about to find out. We are about to find out. So look, man, hey, Killer Kev, thank you for this content, bro. Let's get it.
This is a Killer Kev production. This is a Killer Kev
production. Let's get it. Damn. Damn! What the fuck, bro? Bro, listen, I do not mean to pause this shit. I don't know what it is But the stands bring out a different beast from these fucking mass bands, bro. Like, bro, I don't have nothing else to say. Let's keep it going. Whirlwind's getting busy, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Georgia? Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Hey, look. New Orleans, what y'all responding with? Going to the top, alright. Oh God, leave it at that. Y'all good. Alright, y'all ran that shit back. Alright. Oh, he cut his hair off too? Man, that arrangement's so fire that nigga had to go cut his hair off. Lil DDG had to go cut his hair off. Well, not had to, you know what I mean. He went and cut his hair off. Trumpets. All right, so my apologies, y'all. Hey, look. I gotta go first round Georgia. Used to Lil Wayne. I'm looking at the title of the songs and everything. Used to going to the top. You feel me? By New Orleans. Listen, like I said before, going to the top is very tough. It's very tough. This is the dilemma though that I feel like some reactors may think about, but they might not admit. But I want to admit it, right? Because we haven't seen Georgia outside of their Meet the Mass Band performance. We haven't seen them battle, right? So we haven't seen parts of the book. So a lot of these songs are the first time that we're hearing these songs. And that's a slight advantage. I'm not gonna lie, that is a slight advantage, right? It's a slight advantage. I'm just keeping it a buck. Because you're expecting the unexpected. You feel me? Like, Georgia has not played none of the songs from their Meet the Mass Band event besides one song so far. These niggas are bringing out a brand new book, and it makes you wonder how deep is their book. You feel me? It makes you wonder that shit. That being the case, two things New Orleans could have did differently. One, I don't think they should have ran that song back because the angles of Killer Kev right now, it's if he caught some of the trumpet players just folding. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a trumpet player, but those that didn't sound good on certain parts of what they were playing. No disrespect. Two, I think New Orleans could have played something even tougher than Going to the Top. I know Going to the Top was a very tough arrangement. It was. It really was. But I low-key feel like it didn't hit their peak of what it could have hit. So, yeah, I think I got to go first round Georgia. Not going to lie. I don't want people to listen to this and be like, man, this nigga tweaking or this nigga tripping. I hope I'm not. But I'm just being honest with you. Like, it's not even, oh, man, we never heard this song from Georgia before. So because we've never heard this, that shit is just that fire. Nah, but them horns was just fucking playing, bro. Both bands are playing, but, bro, the way he arranged that used to, it was just, bro, listen, the way he arranged that shit was just tough. I'm not gonna lie. Bro knows how to arrange them shits. It was tough. And he's from J-State, too. You feel me? With New Orleans, Going to the Top was tough, but what I said before, let it be a one and done. Call it quits. That way you can make it a little harder on people like us who like to react to this, because we could sit here and say, that shit is that shit is that. You ran it back and now people got used to it. I'm looking at the crowd energy. I'm looking at how they react. I'm looking at how they react to certain parts of the peak moments in the song. All of that stuff. So it's neither here or there. We got a long battle to go. First round, Georgia. Let's keep it going. Okay. Okay. Y'all tried to switch it up a little bit. I definitely think y'all left the door open, though. I definitely do. Drowning, though? Some of the horn players look like they didn't want to play this arrangement. I'm not gonna lie. New Orleans. I don't know about that, New Orleans. I don't know about that, New Orleans. I said in the previous round that y'all, boy. The issue is, right, because we haven't heard none of George's book, we don't know what to really expect, and that's the cool part about it. But on the other side of things, I don't know if I really rock with y'all playing Drowning just now. It didn't sound bad. Yep, power. If anything, you would think, I'm pretty sure some people, New Orleans band, might be like, come on, bro. Like, that's an automatic dub right there. Is it, though? Is it? And I'm going to tell y'all this. Go back and watch this video of Drowning. Look at the trumpet players. Look at the trumpet players and look at their energy. Some of their faces, aura, energy, body language looks like, are we really responding with Drowning? I could be, y'all could think, Nigel, you capping. It's one thing for y'all to think I'm lying about what I'm saying. Look at the energy. Look at the aura of what they body language is like. Niggas are looking like, bro, we really playing Drowning? Y'all really playing Drowning right now? And now I get it. We all have our tactics. You know, niggas have tactics and everything. But New Orleans, listen. Clearly, Georgia's playing. They're starting off playing first again, and then y'all are responding and everything like that, right? I think if it was the other way around, and if New Orleans was calling off the songs, the thing is, you still put yourself at a disadvantage because I feel like Georgia has a counterattack for every song. But in this case, they're leading the charge, right? And what they just played, Georgia just played, I thought that song sounded familiar. They just played Tank, Cowboy Bebop, right? Whatever. My dad used to like that song, so clearly that just shows a lot. They just played that, right? Y'all came back playing Drowning. First of all, Drowning, honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, was what year? Who cares? Drowning should have been left in the past. No disrespect. No disrespect to the arranger or nothing like that. But Drowning should have been left in the past. No cap. I honestly have to give that round to Georgia. And the crazy thing is, Georgia played the hell out of that arrangement, but for some people, that shit, for me, being MEAC, because I don't have swag hours, but being MEAC, that shit came off to me like on some FAMU type shit, right? But damn, I didn't expect y'all New Orleans to come back with that. I just didn't. I'm pretty sure people are gonna be in my comments like, "Oh, well, what you want us to play? Something else, but not that. Not Drowning. Yes, it was powerful, but I can't even really give a point because of the simple fact that it's like Drowning. Not even something up to date crank song, but Drowning. It's given low key. Y'all book might have not expanded as much. Maybe I'm wrong, but we gonna see. We gonna see. But right now, I just think low key Georgia's just versatile as fuck. Georgia is flexible, versatile, bro, and they got a lot of different arrangements to throw for real. And I don't think y'all really have responses to them like people are expecting y'all to have. That's what it's really coming off to. Round 3, let's get it. Hey, this that what is this? This that Attack on Titan, yo. I was just watching that yesterday. Not the song, I was watching the show. I don't know. Okay, it. Hey, this is interesting, bro. Usually always has an arrangement like this. At least one arrangement in his book like this. Yeah, the crowd giving it to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. The crowd giving it to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck, New Orleans? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I don't know about that either, New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. The fuck? Bro. Okay. Look, first of all, I'm gonna get that around the tie, and this is why. So making it 3-1. On Georgia's behalf, right? That arrangement wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. It just had a lot of flatline moments. It did. It had a lot of moments that just became very stagnant. I could tell this could have possibly been one of those arrangements that was an attempt to separate them for real, right? Almost like last year. What was an arrangement last year that Georgia played that was that big? Something like Hedwig's theme, the Harry Potter thing or something like that, right? Those arrangements are always risky because you have to hope that those arrangements are really just that nice to where they come across to the crowd. Because let's be real, the arranger's playing this and the band are playing this, obviously, because the arranger wanted them to learn it, but they're playing this in an attempt to woo the crowd. At least that's what I think most bands be playing for, to woo the crowd. And, of course, to smack the hell off the other band. Well, granted, it didn't really do neither. It really didn't smack the head off the other band, and it really didn't woo the crowd. Obviously, y'all heard what the crowd's reaction was. But let's jump to New Orleans side. New Orleans, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like y'all wasn't comfortable with that arrangement, gang. It didn't. The tubas kept fucking up repeatedly, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I actually rocked with that arrangement. If that arrangement was just cleaner, and I'm not talking about like a stray hangover from a trumpet, I am willing to look past that unless it's that bad, because I'm not a trumpet player, so I'm not gonna act like I know what the right hanging over is supposed to be or what it's not supposed to be. But if the tubas wasn't actually, I'm talking about not actually throwing out a note that was wrong as hell, meaning like this tuba played by himself accidentally, I'm talking about that type of wrong note, I would have gave that round to New Orleans, but sadly execution matters, and that round was just a little mid from both bands. So I'm giving that score 3-1, or giving that a tie, making it 3-1. Let's keep it going. Ain't no fucking way. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that playing? That sound like Dallas. Who is playing? Is this Mississippi? It's gotta be Mississippi. Yeah, that's Mississippi. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me just stop and say this, right? Because I think I know what's going on. I think you got Mississippi's band who's playing, but I think you got Dallas Drumline who's playing. After a while, y'all might say, well, if that is true, y'all might say, if I am right, y'all might say, how do you know this? After a while, you can hear what different drum sections sound like, what sections. And let's be real, the obvious is New Orleans and Georgia are not finna be playing. Drum sections are not finna just be playing just to play when there's an actual band stand round battle going on. I think that's Dallas Drumline playing because based off of just their drumline from the performance of when I listened to Meet the Legion, I think that's really how their drumline sounds. And I think that's Mississippi playing. Let me just say these couple of things for real. First of all, Mississippi, no disrespect. I think I seen a comment where Travis was like, the stand round started at like 8:30 or something like that. So he refused to allow his people who participated to pay all the money they did and not get their songs out. Thoughts on that, right? I understand from a financial perspective. I do. From a financial perspective, niggas probably put hundreds, thousands of whatever money to travel, to play, to learn these songs, the practices. I get that. But on another side of things, right, it's also very arrogant and kind of rude. And Travis, if you watch my videos, listen, shout out to you, big dog, you feel me? We took a flick together and everything like that back at the Central versus Jackson State Celebration Bowl game. I love your work, but I don't think this is the time to do that. I don't. And I understand the time frame was bad. Listen, when I seen Showtime Web went live at 6 o'clock and the first band really didn't start marching into 7, maybe a little past. Maybe I'm tweaking, but that's what it looked like on my time frame. I was like, yeah, this about to be a long battle. These big ass bands already take 15, 20 minutes to march in. Then the songs, then the field. So I already knew. I understand. I get it. But I don't know. This just ain't the time, man. This ain't the time. Like, because if I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't hear shit that Georgia really just played. Yes, it says it was Hard to Love by her, right? And I might have to go listen to the individual clip, but I didn't hear shit that Georgia just played. I didn't. I'm listening to them play, but their arrangement wasn't one of those crank arrangements, so I really couldn't feel what they were really playing. And I'm listening to y'all play y'all song back there in the background. The second thing I want to say, can we not do drumline battles no more? Like, I'm not trying to be that nigga. I know y'all might say, how dare you, Nigel? You a drummer yourself. I get that, but it takes the whole energy out of the fucking battle. It do. It really do. But I understand. Listen, I'm not going to act like drummers don't want to drum. I'm not going to act like that. What I'm saying is, bro, listen, these mass band seasons are lit. But it's like the drum round, and I can't believe I'm saying that, the drum rounds just take everything out of it. If I'm in the crowd and I'm spectating, right? If I'm spectators in the crowd, I'm not giving 2 fucks about a drumline battle, bro. I'm not. But that's coming from a spectator in the crowd who is not a drummer, who's saying stuff like that. I give a fuck about it. I tell you what we should do going forward. Do what New Orleans, Memphis, and who else was that? New Orleans, Memphis, and Mississippi did. Have a drum battle on another day. Y'all own drum battle. All the material niggas have learned, make that on another day. But I don't feel like during these battles, it should be no drumline battles. It shouldn't. Because you got Dallas over here who's trying to pluck on niggas and make their statement, bro. Listen, no disrespect. Nobody's giving a fuck about no drums. They want to hear these bands play. Let's just be honest. They want to hear the bands play. They don't want to see all drum lines come to the field for 20 minutes of drumming. Niggas don't want to see that shit besides us, the drummers. So how about going forward, we have our own event where we take the drum lines and we have maybe the day before or something, or I don't know, y'all figure it out, where on another day, y'all link up in the gym or outside and y'all go at it. And then when y'all come to the next day for the actual battle, there ain't no drum shit popping off unless it's the end of the battle and niggas are leaving. That's how I view it, because it's taken away from the enjoyment of this. And then Mississippi's over there doing that. Bro, it's a lot of bullshit going on. But that's neither here nor there. New Orleans, what y'all finna play? Let's keep it going. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't really trying, bro. Ah, man. New Orleans, just play something, bro. Just play something. Go ahead and play something, fam. I ain't mad at y'all. Crank on these niggas. I'm not mad at y'all at all. Crank on these niggas. This shit is messy, yo. Not New Orleans, but playing over somebody is messy, bro. Let them play. Okay. Okay, let me say this. So we left off with the score being 3-1, right? We left off with it being 3-1. This is some messy shit, bro. And it's kind of making me mad. It's really making me mad. Because whether that's Mississippi's Drumline playing or whether that's Dallas or whether that's Regulators. I forgot them little niggas is there too. But regardless, bro, chill out, bro. I get it. I get the reason to do it. I get it. But you're taking away from the enjoyment of hearing this. You're taking away from the people in the crowd wanting to hear an actual band playing. Instead, they're hearing straight drums. Bro, you have to understand. Some people who are not drummers don't understand the conversations that's happening between the different drum sections, yo. So they just hear a bunch of beating and banging. That's just what it is. That's all they're hearing. That is all they're hearing. So chances are, I could be wrong, but you probably have majority rule in this situation. You probably have a majority case of people in the crowd who don't understand the drum conversations and shit that's even going on to really be like, oh, that drum line's actually playing some heat. They're taking it probably the same way I'm taking it right now, and I am a drummer. You feel me? But that being the case, right? Georgia, I'm gonna have to look out for I'm gonna have to look out and go back and listen to y'all song and everything like that. But y'all still have an advantage, up 3-1. I think I'm gonna have to get that round to New Orleans, man. I apologize, yo. I could give it a tie, but I feel like I just listen. That first of all, New Orleans actually crunk on that round. That was a solid arrangement. And yes, don't get me wrong. Mississippi was playing while y'all was playing and everything like that. You feel me? But I'm over here imagining the song that y'all played by her, because I'm actually thinking of how that song sounds in my head. And yes, y'all might have freaked it. It made it sound good. I just think if I was listening to how her sounds in my head with the arrangement y'all played, followed by what New Orleans just played, I still think I would have leaned towards New Orleans a little bit more. So I'm going to get that round 3-2. I'm going to get that round to New Orleans, making it 3-2. Georgia's still up. Let's keep it going. But the other side, listen, it's a reason why those two big ass bands are on this side, and sadly, it's a reason why Mississippi's over there on that side with Regulators in Dallas. It's just two difference. It's a difference. It's a difference, bro. It's a difference. Let's keep it going. 3-2 is the score. Hey, I ain't being funny when I say this, Georgia, but maybe I'm tweaking, but that arrangement didn't feel the same that it felt in that gym that day. Maybe it's because y'all was just inside. Hey, New Orleans, this is a very good response. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very good response. Okay. Okay. Let me say this. I actually am gonna give that point to New Orleans, making the score 3-3. We are tied. I understand last round was a kind of toss up because yes, I couldn't really hear what Georgia was really trying to play. So for some people who might be like, man, let's be real, Georgia would still be up right now if it wasn't for yada yada yada. I get that, but I still believe Georgia can come in the clutch. We're only 28 minutes in out of a 50-minute video, so that's about 22 minutes left to go. That's a lot of chances to still beat another band. So I'm going to get that round in New Orleans, 3-3. The reason why, though, is if I'm being honest with you, listen, I heard the tuba's definitely flaking a little bit just now on that arrangement that New Orleans played, but it was like, listen, I don't know if I'm tweaking. Maybe it was because it was just like I was so excited to hear them. But for some reason, that The Boy Is Mine, which is one of my favorite arrangements by Georgia this season, actually didn't translate the way I thought it would. Or at least it didn't have that same aggression and that same type of finesse to it that it did when I first heard it. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking. But just from this particular angle, from what Killer Kev recorded, listening to them play, especially them low parts, especially the low parts where everybody's just chilling, I don't know. It just sounded like it was a lot of stray cats in that bitch. I'm not going to lie to you. It really did. So that's just my thoughts on that. Let's keep it going. 3-3 is the score. Come on, Killer Kev. Goddamn. That type shit. What the fuck was that? Type shit, bro. Y'all remind me of Southern. What year was that? That was 2016 year. That's what y'all look like. That 2016 year Taurus, just big and yellow. Okay, y'all playing I Know, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Hey, listen. New Orleans, clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Tubas. Clean it up a little bit, bro. Y'all niggas deep as shit. Y'all tubas deep as hell, but for real, the narrative that's been on y'all tubas all season is like y'all so deep, but y'all only sound like 10 or 15 for real. I'm not gonna say that's the case, but all I'm gonna say is just clean it up a little bit. Listen, I know compared to type shit, obviously, Killer Kev, if you watch this video, GAMB just played type shit, and New Orleans just played I know. Somebody's probably gonna comment it before you read, or I mean before you watch this video and see it. But listen, that's what both bands just played. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna get that around a tie, 4-4. The reason why I'm giving it a tie is because if I'm being honest with you, right? So I feel like with Georgia's side of the spectrum, type shit's tough. I just feel like y'all bringing it back kind of flatlined it a little bit. Yes, it was lit ATL ho. I get that shit. I do. I would have preferred if y'all would have just let the tuba break go a little longer, just a little bit with the ATL ho rather than running it back. And then with New Orleans, I feel like that I know arrangement was just too long, if that makes sense. I feel like y'all could have chopped it down a little bit. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Why? Because I feel like there was times in that arrangement of I Know compared to like, see, when I hear I Know, I think about when Jackson State played it, right? And it was straightforward. Not saying that wasn't, but the risk that y'all just took with that, let's see, I Know was probably from 32 minutes to about... y'all just played I Know for about a good 2.5 minutes, and it felt like it was kind of longer. But with that being the case, y'all could have chopped it down a little bit more, because playing it that long, it sounded like it was y'all. Listen, y'all have a big band, bro. Both of y'all are big as shit, right? But New Orleans is stretched out bigger, so it makes them look bigger. You feel me? Like, or stretched out more. I think with the way y'all just played that arrangement, though, it was just certain parts where people got lost at. It was. I'm not gonna lie. You can't tell me every single person, every individual in that band knew exactly where to be at, what to play, It felt like some people were skating through it a little bit, and you could feel it, you could hear it. That's all. So I'm giving that round the top 4-4. We got about 16 minutes left to go. Let's see how this goes. Bum, 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 bum. Solid. Solid. Not gonna lie, solid. Wait. Hold up. New Orleans. You know, I thought I was tweaking when I heard the tubas, but they've been fucking up all damn all damn day. The Bones, bro. The Bones. Y'all been solid. I know some of y'all didn't come in early. Wow. Y'all are fucking it up. No. Tuba's fucking up still. Yeah, y'all need to go ahead and stop playing this, yo. Y'all need to call it done. Call it done. All right, New Orleans. New Orleans. All right. We almost done with this battle. We got about 9 minutes to go. I'm an hour and 7 minutes in. Self-inflictions cannot happen in a mass band battle, bro. The bands are too good, at least in my opinion, unless you're Regulators or Golden Triangle or Alabama or 337. Because listen, those bands, goddamn. But listen, self-inflictions cannot happen in a close battle like this. Some people might sit here and say, man, this battle really isn't close. It's been a runaway. I believe if you think it's a runaway, you clearly are just a diehard Georgia or New Orleans supporter. And there's nothing wrong with that. I respect everybody's opinions. If I was in a room with all y'all, I'm willing to let y'all yell, argue. We yell back and forth. Well, I don't yell really, for real. I just hear people out. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But self-inflictions like this are crucial. First of all, that goes to, obviously, Georgia. That being the case, the score is 4-3. And the sad part is, y'all, Georgia has another song. New Orleans has another song. Then Georgia has one more song. That last song Georgia plays, I'm not going to score that because unless the other band plays back, that's just unfair. I've seen some reactors still give points to another band if one other band doesn't play. I don't think that's kind of right. So I'm going to, basically, the next round is the last round for either New Orleans to tie it up or they lose. But Georgia got this round. 4-3 is the score. New Orleans, you can't have these mistakes, bro. You can't have these mistakes. You can't. And last time I checked, if the band director isn't telling y'all to do this, meaning like this is meaning the bones coming in, then why are y'all sitting here doing it? And the only thing I could really think of, right? Because y'all might say, well, we couldn't see. No, I don't think that's that. I think y'all assume that, hey, look, the bone break is right here. But did the band director do this? No, he did not. Probably didn't. I doubt he would and then say, never mind, never mind. No, he probably didn't do that. Y'all probably assumed it was going to be right there, so y'all did it. And not only did you do it, you stopped doing it once you realized you wasn't supposed to do it. At least finish it out. Be wrong all the way through. Y'all stop making it obvious as hell knowing that y'all fucked up. That's neither here nor there. 4-3 is the score. It's not much to keep talking about. Y'all know what y'all did wrong. Let's keep it going. We just seen what Memphis had happen, though. When Memphis went against Mississippi. The same shit, right? Similar shit, but the same shit. Hey, y'all can run that shit back. That shit was straight. I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah. me a little bit of ATL. No. Georgia. No, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? It's 8 seconds and then y'all come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How? Who the fuck can't count in the tuba section? What the fuck? No, bro. Hey, you know what also makes this funny too, though? I ain't hear nobody even saying ATL hole. You can't say ATL hole after that. You can't say ATL hole after that, bro. Who the fuck can't count in the tuba section? Whoop his ass. Bro, y'all left the door open so bad just now, Georgia. So bad. So bad. New Orleans, it's on y'all. I notice y'all tubas are all on one side now. That's sad, yo. That's sad. No disrespect when I say that, but that's sad, yo. I'm weak at all the tubers who gotta walk back over here. Or y'all just gonna stay over there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A bone did it again? Listen to the bone player. Oh my gosh.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? That's why you take your asses back over there. Take your asses back over there. Y'all fucking up again? Oh my god. Okay, look, I'm gonna just. I don't know if that was a snippet. I don't know if that was like a little intro right there that Georgia just played. But listen, that last round. Where did I leave off at? Where was my score? 4-3. This is mass band season. This is the end of mass band season, right? Unless something is just that bad, where in that case, that round, it was mistakes on both sides. I've never seen so many mistakes happen like that, back to back to back like that, bro. But I'm not going to not give a point. I'm going to get that round a tie because both of y'all fucked up, making the score 5-4, meaning Georgia won this battle right here in the stands and on the field, which means Georgia overall won this entire battle. Because I'm going to be real, I still have to go check out Mississippi, Dallas Legion, and Regulators, but Mississippi, I know for a fact, didn't really put a dent into neither one of these bands. So y'all might say, for those who might watch this video, y'all might say, well, you didn't even watch Mississippi, and Mississippi gave them a run for their money. Yes, they probably did, but I'm going to be real. I don't think Mississippi's touching New Orleans, and if they can touch New Orleans, I damn sure that they can touch GAMB. But if I'm being completely honest with you, people kept saying, man, GAMB won all the way. It was a runaway. It wasn't a runaway. Yes, GAMB won. GAMB did win. I'm not going to take that from y'all. GAMB won. But damn GAMB. You know, hashtag damn GAMB, you know. Yeah, with that being the case, what am I trying to say to wrap this up? This is one of those scenarios where it's kind of like you got to pay attention, yo. You got to pay attention. Niggas was all over the place. New Orleans, listen, tubas, bro. I seen a comment where somebody was like, bro, the tubas been shitting on themselves the entire battle. And listen, I'm not a tuba player. I used to play tuba, but I don't play tuba no more. So I'm not going to act like I still know what's up with how it gets down. So tuba thing, shorty. But with that being the case, though, if I'm being real with you, listen, New Orleans tubas, y'all was kind of fucking up a lot this battle. You know, Bones, y'all fucked up closer towards the end. Georgia, for the most part, stayed solid. Had some bland arrangements, like that one arrangement or two maybe. But they overall had lesser mistakes. You know, and it's these self-inflicted wounds that these mass bands be bringing to themselves that really put themselves in this position. It really is. It really is. It really is. Pay attention. Just pay attention, bro. Pay attention. Like, that's all you have to do is just pay attention. It ain't something that, oh, we don't know a part. That could be one thing. Pay attention, bro. Like, that last round was a prime example of trying to sit here and go shit on a nigga and you end up shitting on yourself. That's what that was. I'm gonna save my thoughts on the rankings because I'm probably gonna do another mass band ranking video to end the season now that the full season is actually over. I'm gonna do a ranking video, so I'm gonna save my thoughts on that. This is all I have to say about that battle, though. Georgia won. I'm going to come out with the rankings of who I believe were the top 5 mass bands of the season. I still have to probably get to the Dallas Legion versus Regulators versus Mississippi. But them niggas been long gone from the battle. So, I mean, granted, if somebody comes out with just them 3 battling, which I doubt that's going to be the case, I don't know how I'm going to get that video. But I'm going to figure out a way. Either way, though, look, y'all already know the ropes. Subscribe, show love, share this video, comment. Tell me what y'all think, bro. I know some people were like, Georgia had a runaway battle. This wasn't a runaway. No disrespect, big dog. This was not a runaway. It was a close battle. It was not a runaway. Just like it was close on the field, it was close in the stands, in my opinion. Yes, Georgia is versatile. Georgia definitely went and got in the lab. You feel me? They added a couple more songs to the book and everything. It wasn't that many songs more than what other bands had, you know, but Georgia did the damn thing. I'm not going to lie. New Orleans did the damn thing. For real. I'm not going to act like y'all did. Y'all did. But when y'all go back and listen to these, I know y'all probably watched this Killer Kev video by now. Watch this shit, and I know y'all probably are like, what the fuck? It's the small self-inflicted wounds that really could have dictated a different outcome for this battle, if I'm being real with you. Georgia fucked up on that last round on Clear the Smoke. I'm like, okay, New Orleans, y'all play real big. Even though that was an older arrangement, cool. You feel me? That's one of them rapping out. That's one of them rap out into the battle songs. And y'all had it in the bag. Could have got a point alone. Could have really got a point alone. Tuba's fucked up. Bones fucked up. Damn. So both of y'all became even again. You feel me? Self-inflicted wounds. That's neither here nor there. Look, this the Band Bros, bro. I'm going to get y'all this content. You feel me? And I'm out.
It's the Band Bros, baby.